Hey everyone, so just to fill in a bit of backstory on this Nevis adventure. So a few of the guys have been chatting over the last month or two about a bit of a kind of split mission up in Scotland, and with my diary kind of being pretty tight in the winter, there was only probably about 2 or 3 weeks that I would really be able to go and do some shredding. So I had this week as a potential. So had a chat to a few of the guys. Obviously a lot of them have got, proper jobs, can't spare a weekday. So I had a chat to John and it looked like he was available, which was wicked. So what we decided to do was just have like this week free and just look for a weather window. Now we had the crazy kind of storm Eunice and a series of storms kind of coming through England, so it didn't make things too easy. But anyway, as we were kind of looking over kind of Thursday, Friday, it looked like Monday was going to be the day, which was really good, and it held off, which was nice. So we kind of just took the plunge. I drove up to Scotland, picked up John on the way on Sunday, and then we crashed in the van on Sunday night at the just like the overflow parking at the bottom of one of the tourist routes. Nevis. There's a little kind of youth hostel there, so we just crashed there in the van, got up early on the Monday, and because we were kind of hiking unsighted in terms of this area, he hadn't been to Nevis either, then we just decided to do the safest route, which was the kind of standard tourist route up. So we kind of threw our split kit on our backs and hiked up for probably about, I'd say about 600 meters of ascent, and then we kind of started to get to the snow line, which was good, and the path was pretty well filled in, which was nice, so we could literally just kind of start splitting from there really. And with Nevis, it's about 1300 meters and 1345 high, and you're kind of starting at sea level, so it's a pretty big yomp up really. But we were pretty sheltered in terms of the weather, which was nice. It was kind of northwesterly winds, so the main route up gave us a bit of shelter. We didn't really get much exposure until we were probably about 400 or 500 meters from the peak, which was nice. And we didn't really encounter too much ice until we probably got to about kind of 300-400 meters from the peak, which was kind of made things a bit easier, apart from the fact that we just kind of had some serious winds coming in, and pretty much kind of zero visibility, so there was proper kind of reliance on compass and GPS stuff to kind of get us to the peak, because there's no obvious paths. There's a few cairns, which you'll see in the video, which were handy. They kind of made life a bit easier, but yeah, there wasn't really much. So we got to the peak, chilled out for a little bit. Not really much protection up there, so we didn't really hang out for a while, just kind of literally did the changeover and then started shredding back. And the top section is a bit of a kind of plateau at the top, so it wasn't crazy riding. It was pretty bullets as well until we kind of got into the lower latitudes where there was a little bit of shelter. Kind of headed to kind of near kind of like a riverbed and things like that, so that kind of give us a bit of extra dusting of snow. And just literally shredded all the way down to the bottom near the slight snow line again, which was awesome, and then just hiked out and that was job done. And then just jumped in the van, another 8-9 hour drive back. So I literally left Sunday morning and got back Monday night at about 1:30, which was pretty mad. So pretty crazy mission over a couple of days. So just sit back and relax and watch us kind of do our first ascent and descent on a split board of Nevis up in wintry and wild Scotland.
Yahoo!